Welcome to another drawing tutorial, players. Today, we're going to be drawing the famous Nintendo character, a very powerful, cute, and electric type Pokemon known as Pikachu. Let's get started with the materials that you need for this journey. All you need is a pencil, mechanical or regular, an eraser, and optional colored pencils. Alright guys, let's get started. Stage 1, the sketch. To get started, let's go ahead and make Pikachu's body, which is going to be a big jelly bean type shape. We're going to make Pikachu in a pose where he's sitting down, he's going to be waving at you, he's going to be all joyful and happy. Like he always is, unless you get him angry. So once you make that jelly bean shape, go ahead and make his head. We're going to go ahead and make a circle, shaping the sides to indicate where we're going to place his cheeks at. And we're going to round it off on the top. Now we're going to go back down and go ahead and make his little feet. They're going to be thin ovals, like so. And we're going to make his chubby arms. Pikachu has some chubby arms, so go ahead and make some long, chubby oval shapes. Now for his fingers, he's got little tiny sharp-like fingers. It looks like Bart Simpson's hair upside down. So imagine like you're holding Bart Simpson upside down, you're a bully, and you're just shaking him for his lunch money. So imagine that analogy when making Pikachu's fingers. For the left arm, we're going to make it pointing up. He's going to be waving at you. And use that little Bart Simpson analogy, but this time it's going to be upwards. Make his nice little sharp fingers right there. We're going to go back, add a little bit of fur details here and there. Then we're going to go ahead, go off to the side, and make his famous, iconic zigzag tail. Just make some sharp lines going here and there into a nice zigzag shape. Make his little fur detailing right there. Now what I want you to do is go ahead and make a cross in the middle of Pikachu's face. This is where we can add in some important facial details here and there to more efficiently. Make his little cheeks above the line that's going across his face. Then below that, we're going to go make his cute little cat-like mouth. His mouth goes all the way near to the bottom of his neck. Make his big tongue. And above that, make his little nose. We're going to erase the rest of that cross shape. I already know where I'm going to put the rest of the detailing at, and that's going to be the eyes. Very simple, just two circles, medium-sized circles. They're not going to be bigger than the cheeks, just slightly smaller, and then make two small pupils in there. Look how happy Pikachu is. Now we're going to go ahead and make his ears. Pretty simple, just make some nice, sharp, long ears. Make the fur detailings right there, or the patch on the top of his ears, that's what I like to call them. Do the same for the right side. Make him nice and tall, not too tall and not too big. They're kind of skinny in a way. Now I'm going to go ahead and go back. I forgot some important details. Go ahead and make sure you shape in his bottom right there. You're also shaping his legs as well while you're doing that, so don't forget that detail as well. And just make his tiny little toes, which are just three toes on Pikachu. Sharpen your lines a little bit. Erase some unneeded sketch lines. Okay, stage 2, trace and erase. Just take a Sharpie, just trace over the Pikachu drawing with your Sharpie, and then erase the sketch lines. Now we're going to be going on to stage 3, the final stage, shading and coloring. Take your colored pencil and go ahead and color within the lines as if you're coloring inside a coloring book back at elementary school. And just do a nice bright shade of yellow. What I recommend is doing one light shade of yellow, Go do a round of that first, and then go back and add some brighter shades to it. But we want to get a nice, good, bright color for Pikachu. He's a nice, bright yellow. So make sure you color within these Sharpie lines. Now, you don't necessarily have to erase your pencil lines. You can keep them. But what I like to do to make the drawing a little bit more sharper and crispier, at least for simpler drawings like this, is to, you know, trace them and then erase the pencil lines. It makes them a little bit more sharper, but if you want to keep the sketch lines, that's perfectly fine. It's not really going to deviate in any quality. Just make sure that you abide by the brightness and the colors. Make sure you do give Pikachu still a nice bright coat of yellow, because he's a very bright, cheerful little character. Colors say a lot in characters, and that's what you should know when you're making your own character. Is that, do you want this character to look, you know, moody, or, you know, sad, or, you know, happy and joyful, or mean? If you're going to want to make it mean, I don't know, add some like red, add some like really aggressive tones of color to it. You know, you want to make it look all kind of sinister and disturbing, maybe add in some black and some grays. You want to make it cheerful and happy, add some bright colors to it. Colors can say a lot about characters, and so does colors for Pokemon characters. When you see Pikachu, you first see that nice bright yellow color, and you get a sense of happiness and kind of wonderment out of it, a whimsical feel, if you will. The colors that I use for Pikachu is yellow, red, a pink, and a brown, and black for the bottom shading that you'll see in a bit. So it's pretty simple. Color the tongue pink, color the mouth red. It's kind of simple. If you know what Pikachu looks like, you know which colors goes to which. His cheeks are red, and the little brown patch on the bottom of his tail is brown. That's a nice shading here and there. What I did, I took a brown pencil. That's another pencil you need if you want to do some shading here and there. I did some shading underneath his chin, on his armpit, and some on his tail. Now, do note, the brown does mix up with the yellow. It doesn't look actually really terrible. It kind of goes well with it, but what I recommend is maybe doing a light shade of brown before you go in with the yellow. Now, do the brown shading on Pikachu's bottom or legs, or actually, you can scratch that brown and use a darker shade of yellow for your Pikachu shading. I did a little bit around the ears, here and there. Then you'll see I take a black colored pencil and just did some a little bit of dark shading around his little tush. Did some dark shading right there, and then I did some lighter shading going off around his legs and his little cute feet. Congratulations, players! You have completed the Pikachu drawing. That's it for today, guys. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more. Press Start to Draw is signing off.